Well, hello, my soul friends. It is Victoria with another video to support you on your journey of unfolding, reclaiming your soul potential, and creating the best life possible for you. So I realized I've been doing a series of shorts all about visioning for the new year, and I didn't put out a long video, so I'm going to do that for you here today. It's one of my favorite topics. I used to teach an in-person class, and I may do an online version of it called Soul Visioning. For those of you who are interested, it's one of my favorite techniques that I've cultivated over many years as a transformational hypnotherapist, a soul guide. I got my inspiration from one of my teachers, Reverend Michael Beckwith, and it is just the greatest gift to us as souls having a human experience navigating towards what we desire through what we don't want. So, what are you visioning for in this new year? And have you ever practiced visioning? I know many of you know about vision boards, and I do include that in my soul visioning process. I think it's an important, vital piece for informing your subconscious mind what it is you desire and making it familiar. And the key word is safe to your body-mind system. Okay, so what are you visioning for, and how's that going? I want to share a quote from Reverend Michael Beckwith, and actually two, but this one speaks to the heart of how I feel into visioning. Okay, you ready? So, and he speaks to the process, and I expand that process in my work, in my one-on-one sessions, and also in the soul visioning. And I really do think I'm just going to turn that into a class. How many of you would like an online class with me all about soul visioning? Comment below or send me an email at thesoulnurturer@gmail.com. Okay, so here we go. Today, continue to nourish your dreams. Hold fast to your vision and do something every day to bring it into manifestation. Everything is possible in God, because God is the infinite possibility within everything. Know that you are God's beloved and whom God is pleased. Never give up on yourself is what it takes to be your own hero. I love that. I love everything about that. And who doesn't need the reminder that you are loved, you are God's beloved. And I believe, and this is what this channel is dedicated to, and this is what my work is about, that we are souls having a human experience. So we need to learn how to navigate both, to connect to our soul possibilities, our soul calls, our soul desires. And then it's kind of like move your feet while you pray. And then in our human experience, take the action required. I coined a term called vision actionary when I started teaching, well, during my many years of teaching soul visioning. Vision actionary. Instead of visionary, we're all visionaries in some way. We all know what we want, we desire, what we hope for, but we don't always take the proper actions, do we? So vision actionary is what you need to become in order to fulfill your vision. So, and I do want to make a distinction that there is a difference between a vision and a dream. Of course, we hear them interchangeable, right? I'm dreaming of, I'm visioning for, but since I'm a dream worker and I help people look at their dreams and listen to the symbolic language of dreams, that's a soul worker's job. I also do help people follow the wisdom of the astrological symbology that takes place every day, right? So I'm just going to say vision. Of course, you can dream in a new vision, but I make a distinction in your nightly dreams and your awake visioning, okay? So he also said, and this is where I want to go with this, and then I'll tell you a little bit about technique, but I want to really focus today on this. He says, the pain pushes you until the vision pulls you. Can you feel that? Are you being pushed by pain? Like, this again, you don't want that, until the vision begins to pull you to your higher possibilities. So I'm going to put a pin in that and come back to that and talk about some of the steps of visioning for those of you who don't know. And this is going to be top of the trees, of course. You're going to have to take my class. And I promise you, it's one of the most inspiring things I offer. The most motivational, and beyond that, it's a way to get you to what you desire sooner than later. It expedites your manifestation process, okay? All right, so some steps with visioning. Keep it simple. I'm just going to say keep it simple for this video. Here's the way to find it. What isn't working and what would work better? You can make it specific, and I would encourage you to do this if you've never visioned before. Keep it simple, like topic oriented. Visioning for a better relationship or a new relationship. I think I've been married for many, many years, and I also always visioned for the next level of our relationship, right? You could be visioning for abundance. You can vision for healthier body. You can vision for a new job, right? So I would say just pick one area to focus. And this is where you gotta learn how to listen to your soul wisdom. And here's a tip. When you get excited and you're just expanded in joy, I believe that is your soul saying, yes, this way, right? So it's one of the things I teach my clients is how to listen to your body for that guidance. That's your soul working through you in your human experience. It's the people you admire, the things that people are doing that you are so like, wow, that would be amazing to do. That is guidance. That is your soul desire. So where you get really excited about something, you can be watching a movie and you just say, I don't know, there's something about this character and the way they live their life or what they're doing that something gets ignited, right? So we want to feel into that expanded energy where you get ignited, get a little lighter. This happens with me all the time in session. Someone will say, I really don't know what I want. I'll say, okay, well, let's just explore a few things. And suddenly I'll ask a few questions and then they're in it. And they're just like, and this is this, and then I'm going. And it's like they go from this to this, right? This is what we want in visioning. We want to feel like unlimited. Like, don't think about any of your limitations. We'll get to that in a minute because that's the human experience. You're going to expand with your soul potential. And then the human experience, your mind, which is all about keeping you safe, is going to come and try to contract you back to your small place of the comfort zone, which is such a misnomer because comfort zones just mean you're living in a way that you're familiar with, you're safe with. And in order to vision, you have to break free of that comfort zone. So you want to, bounce off of what's not working or what you admire, or maybe something you've always hidden and maybe shared with your best friend, but not many people, something that has been calling to you, but you're playing small and you haven't honored it. Okay. Is anything of this ringing a bell, speaking to you? Let me know in the comments. Okay. So basically you just expand that. You know that years ago it was popular to get the magnetic words that you put on your refrigerator and you made like a sentence or a poem. It's kind of like that. You kind of gather in what I call them puzzle pieces. I know that I want this feeling. I know it looks like this. I know, and you kind of string it together. And as you're weaving it together, I suggest creating, like we've done mission statements, but do a vision statement. A vision statement is more like, what is the vision you hold for yourself, right? Keep it simple. Like, I have a vision of a healthy relationship with mutual respect, unconditional love, growing in the same direction, right? Keep it simple, but make a vision statement. And then you create your vision around that. What does it look like? What does it feel like is really, really key. Why? Because you need to gather so much information to feed your subconscious mind and your body that it becomes so familiar that you no longer unconsciously sabotage or block yourself. Anybody have that experience? I'm gonna do this. And then you're just like, I hate this word, but dead in the water. You're like, it's not working. That is because I talk about this all the time and teach this all the time as a transformational hypnotherapist and a soul guide and a spiritual director. In order to honor our soul's calls and our soul vision, we have to work with our human mind, which is very much like a computer, which is 95% of the time we're in that subconscious programming. And think about whatever age you are, you've been practicing that way of being until now. And in order to fulfill your vision, you have to update your subconscious mind to grow into, as Reverend Michael Beckwith would say, grow into who you need to be to fulfill that vision. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions. So I want to talk about, so visioning is awesome and fun and so positive, right? And so like, yes, I got a new vision and I'm doing these things. I'm a vision actionary, take action every day. It's all good, right? Until it isn't. Until we hit disappointment or an obstacle or a challenge, and things aren't going the way we want them to or hoped they would, right? And a lot of disappointment. We're kind of facing that right now. Some people are anyway in our country. And so what do we do with disappointment? Disappointment, obstacles, challenges. I know you're not going to like this, but it's true. Yes, they're the growth opportunities. Yes, another one of these. But also from a visioning standpoint and from a soul guide standpoint, it's rich and fertile ground to learn and grow from, to kind of learn from what is. Okay, there's disappointment. When there's disappointment, emotion is connected to our beliefs, connected through the limbic system to every other time we've experienced something familiar to that. So it brings up all the stories around that. So it's a good time to look at those beliefs, those memories that pop up, and say, yeah, that was the past, and this is what I choose in the present and for my future. Like maybe an old belief comes up, like things don't go my way, or I don't get what I want, or as we drop that down to the root belief, I'm not good enough, or I don't matter, right? Those are the things you want to look at and root out and plant in the more supportive, empowered beliefs to grow your vision, right? So disappointment, yes, feel your feelings, journal about it, talk to someone about it, but then look for where you can course correct from what arrives through the disappointment, through the pain. And instead of letting the pain continually pushing you, like motivating you, I feel like pain is from our wound. I got to do this. I got to be this. I got to have this relationship. I want this job. And then I can feel good about myself. That's pain pushing you. The vision pulling you is claiming who you are, affirming yourself, empowering yourself, and letting the vision pull you forward to your possibilities. So I hope this helps. I know, disappointment can feel so, devastating, and you can feel like just backing up and saying, I give up. I always say never give up, but always surrender. And that's what you can do in the midst of disappointment. I surrender this moment. Ask for guidance from your soul, from higher power, from God, however you connect. Show me the way forward. Show me the next steps. Show me what I am meant to do in service to my vision, in service to others. And then pay attention to your nightly dreams. This is where they come in to really help you. You say your prayer, you surrender, you get back on track, you read your vision statement, you look at your vision board, you dust yourself off, and you say, let's go. Reset, restart, let's go. And then pay attention to your nightly dreams to see if they have any more support for you in terms of something you hadn't even considered. Or sometimes our nightly dreams are showing us where we're still stuck in unconscious patterns that aren't going to get us where we want to grow to. All right, hope this helps. Let me know your comments, your takeaways, and visit me on my website, victoriajazzard.com. You can request a 20-minute free consultation with me or book yourself a full session because you're worth it. All right, take good care. Until next time. Thanks for being with me. Bye.